Hello, my name is Syafiq Ibrahim. Today I'm going to do a presentation about the topic Hibah. Okay. The definition of Hibah. Hibah is an Arabic concept derived from the root word wahaba, which implies giving others without expecting anything in return. Actually, Hibah is the granting ownership of property from one party to another without any consideration, reward that occurs during the life of Hibah provider, made voluntarily, not meant to glorify anybody, and given by reciting an ijab and kabul or any such of expression. The jurists like Shafi'i define Hibah as voluntary agreement that result in an unpaid change of ownership among live person. For Hanbali, Hibah is a contract entered into with a qualified party to exchange custody and transfer property without remuneration. Hibah needs and condition. First is settler. The settler must be an adult of sound mind who has reached puberty and who acts responsibly. The settler must be asset legal owners. This provide the settler complete control over the asset, allowing him or her to fully determine the extent or quantity of hibah to be given, as well as to whom he or she intends to transfer it to, which may include a non-Muslim, subject to condition that the deeds of gift does not contradict Sharia law. Second is the hibah beneficiary al-mahub lahu. Any person, Muslim or non-Muslim, can be a hibah beneficiary as long as they are able to receive the asset by bequest as an adult or a minor. The hibah beneficiary must be able to accept the asset that has been given to them and exercise ownership over it. In other words, once the settler transfers an asset to beneficiary, the beneficiary gains ownership and control of the item. If the beneficiary is not an adult or has disability, the asset may be accepted on his or her behalf by representative or trustee. The beneficiary must accept the asset that has been given to them and have the authority to own it. In other words, the beneficiary must be given control and possession of the property. The third needs of condition is the asset head as hibah. Next, siqah or ijab and kabul. Siqah is a verbal or non-verbal agreement or behavior that express the offer and acceptance of hibah gift. The settler said, I give the things to you, or in the form of hin or kinaya, I have given the word, I have given the ownership to you, or I made this thing for you. These are examples of obvious expression of ijab. I accept, I'm glad, and other similar statements are example of acceptance expression. Next is the application of hibah in Islamic banking. In the decision of Sharia Advisory Council of Bank Negara Malaysia, hibah is regarded as a respecting Sharia principle. Hibah is mainly used to promote specific product offered by Islamic bank in Malaysia. So the first product is ITAP. In Malaysia, Islamic banks give hibah in the Al-Ijarah Tuma by a contract, ITAP, as an incentive for customer to pay their monthly rent according to a prescribed schedule. Customers are offered hibah by Islamic bank and they must pay deposit in the first year. Payment of rent are made on monthly basis as a grade. On the 13th month, 1% of the population, the money will be credited to the account of an eligible customer. Bank Negara Malaysia to 2007. The Sharia of wealth was the cornerstone of his SAC policy in the Quran and Hadith present. This unquestionably recognized as a good deed. Second is wadid ahiyat damamah. Third is court contract. Lastly is the application hibah in takaful. In takaful sector, the hibah instrument has been employed in two ways: direct hibah and conditional hibah. The takaful company will structure and market takaful product to its takaful participant in direct hibah, where the takaful advantage will be surrendered to the hibah recipient when the takaful certificate matures. The takaful advantage may be distributed to the takaful participant progeny or to the takaful participant himself or herself under his idea of hibah. The concept of direct hibah encompasses the takaful company educational, medical, and other type programs. This is an addition to the beneficiary own individual saving plan. In terms of direct hibah idea, all Muslim jurists agree that is permissible. The conditional hibah is in takaful, on other hand, is made in respect of the takaful participant designation of takaful recipient during his life as an executor of his estate or as the real beneficiary or the takaful benefit. This type of hibah is only enforceable if an event occurs, such as the death or the takaful participant before the maturity of takaful certificate. The practice of giving conditional hibah in takaful is considered as benefiting the recipient because the entire payment, sum or benefit earned can be delivered straight to their hands or of the deceased takaful participant without having to go through the faraid procedures. It's crucial to note, however, that giving conditional hibah in takaful is equivalent to taking conditional element in hibah rukbah, which means that the transfers of ownership of hibah benefit or asset can only occurs upon the death of the contract donor party. Even though the akad entered is lawful, is the condition imposed is considered void by majority of Muslim jurists. In conclusion, in Malaysia, Islamic banking and financial system, hibah is seen as a supporting contract, only just supporting contract to significant Sharia contract. The use of hibah in Islamic banking product is more about giving incentive for client to pay their monthly rent according to specified timetable or as a show of gratitude to their trust in business. Okay, thank you.